Oh wow, MrBeast just uploaded a video curing blindness. Surely no one would have a problem with that, right?
There's something so demonic about this, and I can't even articulate what it is. When I give 1,000 people a 10-minute surgery that cures their blindness, my YouTube video goes viral. But when I ask why a 10-minute surgery isn't provided to anyone who needs it, they call me a communist. He is literally the Antichrist. Holy shit.
So yeah, here we go. MrBeast is being canceled for like the 100th time. All right. I figured I'd bring out the signed limited edition MrBeast merch. Okay, I am a certified MrBeast fan, all right, signed by the man himself. Anyway, yeah, recently MrBeast uploaded this video where he essentially paid for 1,000 people's eye surgery. And honestly, this was a pretty nice and wholesome video. It was pretty enjoyable. Now, I do have my own personal problems with like the editing style, as I personally just kind of think that like MrBeast like hyper editing kind of ruins the like emotional impact of the video. And I would have preferred if there were a bit more information in this video, because like obviously the guy didn't actually cure blindness. Okay, there is no cure for blindness. It was actually a surgery for like cataracts, which is something that over 200 million people across the world suffer from, and it basically makes it so where it's hard to see. You're legally blind, but you're not literally blind, which is why the surgery is literally as simple as like sucking out the cataract and replacing the thing in your eye. Anyway, recently, a lot of people have actually taken issue with what's shown in MrBeast's video, and while I do believe that these people have some valid points, I believe that their anger with MrBeast is just misplaced, as it's pretty clear the guy is just trying to do a good thing here. Now, one of the main points that people are making here is that it just kind of feels dystopian, that the only reason that people were able to get this life-changing treatment, this treatment that they need to essentially be able to see again, to be able to function in society, was only provided to them because a YouTuber just kind of decided on a whim, hey, you know what? Maybe I should make this video where I cure people's blindness. And if it wasn't for MrBeast, these people never would have been able to afford this surgery. And arguably, I think the surgery should be free, as it's a fairly low cost and quick surgery. Like I said, like 10 minutes, you know, 10 minutes is all the surgery takes to like change someone's entire life. But unfortunately, because the way the medical industry is right now, it's quite an expensive surgery, even though it doesn't need to be. And so there are millions of people around the world who can't afford this surgery, and that is really unfortunate.
You watch this video, you go, oh, how cute and how nice. I watched the video and I'm filled with rage.
What's wrong with you?
That we shut off access to a 10-minute procedure because we paywalled it and decided that like some people just simply can't get it. It is so insanely frustrating that it's up to like one YouTube guy to like decide to make content out of it, that like the people who are too poor can't just see. That's insane.
And so I do agree that is incredibly messed up, and I can kind of see how it's a bit unfair to like the 200 other million people that can't afford this surgery. But at the same time, like MrBeast changed these people's lives. Like it's clear he helped these people, right? He did a good deed. And while it would be better if this surgery was free and more available to other people, MrBeast's video is going to help thousands of more people, and it's potentially going to bring awareness to this procedure. The people that he worked with, they actually offer this surgery for free, and MrBeast ended up giving him $100,000. So now they have more funding to give this procedure out to more people for free. And hopefully, now that MrBeast has like brought awareness to this, maybe governments will now start funding this surgery. So while I do kind of agree with some of the arguments being made here, I don't see anything wrong with MrBeast's video whatsoever. Like, he did a good deed, which is probably more than anything anyone on Twitter is doing. Like, did you cure 1,000 people's blindness? I highly doubt it. Anyway, some other people just have issues with MrBeast content in general, as they view the entire concept of him like giving people money and filming it. Like, that entire concept is just completely exploitative to them. MrBeast doesn't make videos because he's a philanthropist. or wants to share the good he brings into the world. He makes videos because it's his job, and he's very good at turning huge cash investments into massive paydays for him and his crew. His content literally exists because he knows the more money he spends, the more amazed and interested people will be with the content. It's never a personal pet project. He's just really savvy about optics, which is why he did charity donations for Squid Game. And I'd say that is true. Yeah, he does make a profit off of this. And yeah, it's his job, and he's not just doing good deeds for the sake of doing good deeds. But at the end of the day, who does that harm? He's clearly making a difference in the world. He's doing good. Like, you can't really argue that fact. MrBeast content is helping people. He is literally the Antichrist. He's performing our society's equivalent of miracles through these excessive acts of fox generosity, and is garnering everyone's undivided love and admiration in doing so. He will start subverting Christ's teachings next, and preaching selfish action. What? How can you possibly think that MrBeast is the Antichrist? Like, are you okay? Like mentally? MrBeast is literally just a random dude from North Carolina that kind of got lucky, and I don't think he has some like sinister plan for humanity or something. Like, that's a bit of an extreme take that apparently 5,000 people agreed with. Anyway, yeah, while I do have some issues with MrBeast content, and I do agree that this treatment should be free. Like, I think more people should have access to this because, like, it's literally a 10-minute surgery, right? It's very cheap for the surgeons to perform this surgery. Doesn't really cost much for them, and if it were free, it would change the lives of millions of people. So I agree that this surgery should be made more affordable, or even free, right? But I don't see how it's MrBeast's fault that this surgery isn't free, and the fact that he helped thousands of people with his video, I mean, that's a good thing. And I really don't see how people can be at all angry with MrBeast because of his video. Anyway, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation.
By the way, you guys should check out these videos I made talking about how MrBeast fanbase is kind of toxic, and there's a serious problem in the MrBeast fanbase right now.
If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. MrBeast 6000.